and today I'm going to be sharing with you about Stephanie, and this book is called Stephanie's Ponytail and it is by Robert Munsch, and it's about a young girl who has a mind of her own and she does her own thing, and I think that's really cool. So let's dig in. So one day, Stephanie went to her mom and said, "None of the kids in my class have a ponytail, and I want a nice one coming right out the back." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the back. So let's see what it looks like. It goes like this. Okay, it's on this end. So this is what Stephanie's ponytail looked like. Looks nice, right? Well, when she got to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." And do you know what happened the next day? Well, so the next morning when Stephanie got to school, all of the girls had nice ponytails coming down the back like her. And she looked at them and said, "You're all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. And you don't have a brain in your heads." I don't think she was too happy, was she? The next morning, the mom said, "Stephanie, would you like a nice ponytail coming out the back?" And Stephanie said, "Nope." Well, that's that. There is no other place to put it. And Stephanie said, "Yes, there is. I want a nice ponytail coming out the side of my head just above the ear." "Very strange," said her mother. "Are you sure?" And Stephanie said, "Yes." So her mom gave her a nice ponytail coming out the side of her head, like this. Do you like it? Okay. I forgot how to do ponytails, it seems. There. This is what it looked like. Very cool, right? Okay, so when she went to school and the other kids saw her, they laughed at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." And do you know what happened the next day? Well, they copied her again. And so all of the girls and even some of the boys had nice ponytails coming right out the side of the head. And so the next morning, Stephanie's mom said, "Would you like a nice ponytail coming out the back?" And Stephanie said, "Nope." "Would you like one coming out the side of your head, just above the ear?" And Stephanie said, "Nope." "Well, that's that," said the mom. "There's no other place to put the ponytail." And Stephanie said, "Yes, there is. I want one coming out the top of my head like a tree." And Stephanie's mom said, "It's very strange. Are you sure about that?" And Stephanie said, "Yes." So her mom gave her a nice ponytail coming right out the top of her head like a tree. Just like, does this look like a tree, guys? Okay. So I'm thinking her ponytail must have kind of looked like this. So when Stephanie got to school, the other kids looked at her and said, "Ugly, ugly, very ugly." And Stephanie said, "It's my ponytail and I like it." And do you know what happened the next day? Well, they copied her again. Okay, so the next day, all the girls and all the boys had ponytails coming out the top of the head like a tree, and it looked like broccoli was growing on their heads. So the next day, Stephanie's mom said, "Would you like a ponytail coming out the back?" And Stephanie said, "Nope." And then her mom said, "Would you like one coming out the side?" And Stephanie said, "Nope." And then her mom said, "Would you like one coming out the top of your head like a tree?" And Stephanie said, "Nope." "Well, that's that," said her mom. "There's no other place to put a ponytail." And Stephanie said, "Yes, there is. I want one coming down the front of my face, hanging right in front of my nose." "But nobody will know whether you're coming or going," said Stephanie's mom. "Are you sure that's what you want?" And Stephanie said, "Yes." So Stephanie's mom gave her a nice ponytail that came right down the front of her face. Like this. like this. I can't even see you guys anymore. Oh my goodness. And well, let's see what happened to Stephanie. Okay, I think I have to make window wipers to see you guys. So on the way to school, Stephanie bumped into 4 trees, 3 cars, 2 houses, and 1 principal. Oh my goodness. And when she finally got to school, the other kids said, ugly, ugly, very ugly. And Stephanie said, it's my ponytail and I like it. So the next morning, all the girls, all the boys, and even the teacher had ponytails coming down the front of their face. So none of them could see where they were going. They bumped into desks, they bumped into each other, they bumped into walls. And do you know, 3 girls accidentally went to the boys' washroom. It was madness. And Stephanie, she got so angry that she yelled, you're all a bunch of copycats. You just do whatever I do. I'm gonna shave my head. The first to come was a teacher, and she had shaved her head and she was bald. The next to come were the boys, and they had shaved their head and they were bald. Next to come were the girls. They had shaved their heads and they were bald. And the last to come in was Stephanie. And well, what did she have? She had a nice ponytail coming straight out the back. Like this. And what do you think the other children and the teacher did? Well, they weren't very happy with Stephanie, I'll tell you that. And I don't know if you can see the picture, but ta-da! Okay. And well, that was Stephanie's ponytail. I hope you enjoyed it. And I just hope that you will be like Stephanie in marching to the beat of her own drum. And what does that mean? That she didn't want to be like everybody else. She liked to do her own thing, and that was awesome. So yeah, celebrate you. Have an amazing day and see you next time. Bye for now.